So hi, I'm George CRA. I lead the Foundries team inside Qualcomm, and we're here at Embedded World North America for the first time. And we, as you see, have Arduino, Edge Impulse, and Foundries, all of whom are now Qualcomm companies. And also Advantech are demonstrating Qualcomm hardware. So over the last couple of years, it's been exciting becoming part of Qualcomm. And here we actually have the UNO Q, which is the first Arduino board that's a combination of a Linux processor and an Arduino microcontroller on a single board. And this is a $45 board that is able to be used by developers and education and makers. And it has capability of running AI using Edge Impulse, and Edge Impulse allows an easy way of developing and training models for different applications. So we're pretty.
So it's like a hybrid or heterogeneous. It's got really more.
It can be used. Yes, it can be used as a Linux device. And also the microcontroller can be used in the traditional Arduino way with sketches and so on, and you can put expansion boards on top. This is a standard Arduino footprint. And what's exciting about it is you can actually build a product directly out of it. It has high-speed connectors on the base that can give access to camera and to displays, external displays. And you can also connect keyboard and mice and HDMI through a USB port. So it's a really interesting new developer board and gives Qualcomm access to the Arduino developer ecosystem, which we're very excited about.
So by being part of Qualcomm, has it enabled Foundries.io to expand possibilities in what you develop and what you can do?
Yes, I think we clearly are bringing the Foundries product and service and our open source expertise into Qualcomm. It's been exciting working inside a very big company, which is not something we've been used to, but we're bringing a lot of open source best practices to Qualcomm.
And that's really exciting for the whole industry. Everybody wants more open source, right?
Right, and I think one of the things that we're bringing into Qualcomm and Qualcomm is really starting to understand is that developer first means making things open. It means making it easy to use Qualcomm's technology. Qualcomm clearly has very strong technology in a number of areas, and making that more open is something that we've been very focused on, and has been the reason behind the acquisition of some of these companies is to become a more developer-friendly company as we enter the IoT space.
And when if it's okay if I just film the screen here,
sure.
It says factories.
So this is a dashboard of devices connected to this FoundriesFactory. So we can then over-the-air update software, we can update applications, and we can also, for product makers, we can maintain software over many years.
And what Foundries.io does is the secure update platform ecosystem. And has it been accelerating the last couple of years? Yeah, this needs to be more and more important, right?
Yes, no, I absolutely. I think particularly with the European CRA, the Cyber Resilience Act, securing products is now mandatory, will become mandatory rather than being optional. And the FoundriesFactory platform, what we do is provide a SaaS set of tools for OEMs to be able to manage the life cycle of their product, from initial design, continuous integration and deployment, cloud builders, and then provisioning and deploying devices and managing device fleets in the field all the way through to end of life.
So can you just repeat the last sentence? There was a disconnect.
Yeah. So yes, what the FoundriesFactory allows you to do is manage the life cycle of your devices from development through deployment and provisioning, security, and then the management of the life cycle of the product through to end of life, including device management, fleet management, and over-the-air updates. And this is becoming increasingly important with the advent of the CRA.
And here on the other side, there's more demos that you have.
Here we have another AI application running on another Qualcomm platform. This is the RB3 Gen 2 developer platform. And this is showing effectively AI running object detection. So that's what this is. But again, it's in a factory so that we can over-the-air update the models and we can over-the-air update the applications on the device.
So, as I remember, the business model of the FoundriesIO is it's kind of like a subscription for the device.
There's a free
Is it still
level.
Like this?
Yes, there's a free community level, so you can try the software out. You can use it for up to 10 devices for free. And then there's when you want to go into commercial production, there's a subscription-based model.
Is it based on how many devices you sell, or not necessarily?
It's based on how many devices you sell, but in high volumes it goes down to 0 per device.
And basically, now that you're part of Qualcomm, there's no limitation in terms of any platform you work with every?
We continue to work with, our software is open. We continue to enable non-Qualcomm devices as well as Qualcomm devices. Obviously, our focus now is getting Qualcomm devices to be widely available with open source software and developer friendly. But if somebody wants to use a non-Qualcomm part, that's absolutely fine.
And can you say a little bit about this Arduino being part of the group now also? Isn't that exciting also?
That's very exciting because it now gives us access to a very big developer ecosystem. And it's exciting to be able to couple that ecosystem that Arduino has with the power and performance of Qualcomm devices. So we're very excited about the opportunities this is bringing not only to Qualcomm, but also to the Arduino ecosystem.
And to FoundriesIO. Is there a lot of
Yes, and so FoundriesIO, Edge Impulse, and Arduino are all bringing components of a complete platform for developers to be able to use in this era of security and AI being critical parts of products, but also getting access to developers at the very beginning, education, makers, startups, because these turn into then big products. And one of the things that Qualcomm is doing very much is coming from not only now the mobile space and the automotive space, but really focusing on building a business in the IoT and edge space.
And when we see AI stuff happening right here, is there also more and more that could be potentially secure updates of AI models and all this stuff?
Absolutely.
And it's part of what you do?
I think one of the things that the Foundries platform is designed to do is to be able to over-the-air update not only applications, but also the operating system and the firmware. And that same mechanism, which uses the TUF, which is the update framework specification for securely updating devices, is also able to be used to update models. And so one of the things we can do is use Edge Impulse to train a model like this in a different environment, and then actually use and update that model over the air to improve its performance. So if we were, for example, in a dark area rather than a very bright area, you would need to be able to retrain the model, automatically label it, which is what the Edge Impulse software enables us to do, and then actually redeploy it on site. So that's a typical application example for what we do.
And in terms of development, the software developers are probably also using AI to automate a little bit their job and make it more interesting, or make it and I guess the AI is going to even find bugs and help update provide more firmware updates. Does it make sense?
AI provides the ability to improve certain areas of software development, particularly things like some of the testing capabilities, some of the documentation capabilities. I think it's not yet at the stage where it writes code that we can rely on in terms of particularly security. But it's a fast-moving space, and I think the real applications today of AI in the IoT and edge world are much more around things like vision detection, object detection, robotics, automotive clearly. But it's going to be a while before, if ever, before AI is actually capable of generating production quality code.
HDMI technology powers the global ecosystem of connected devices, enabling advanced displays that deliver immersive visuals and sound across entertainment, professional, and everyday applications.
As the preferred technology for digital AV connectivity, HDMI technology and the features and benefits it enables
Links billions of products worldwide, from HD TVs, set-top boxes, and laptops to gaming consoles, projectors, and audio-video receivers. It provides the reliable, high-bandwidth connectivity needed for today's ultra-high-definition video, lifelike color accuracy, and immersive sound formats. HDMI technology drives innovation across industries, including digital signage, medical imaging, education, and esports. With unmatched performance, interoperability, and scalability, HDMI technology continues to define how content is created, shared, and enjoyed around the world.